Welcome back, everybody, to another shocking episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. That's right, today, do not call me crazy. A lot of people been saying I might be going a little cuckoo with this, but I strongly believe that I am on the tail of a possible serial killer. That's right, I'm not even playing. I'm gonna break down exactly from the beginning what led me down this deep rabbit hole that's been lasting for about 3 weeks now. And I got footage to go with it. Not to mention at the very end, I captured the legendary Chupacabra. I know, it might not be. It's a short clip, but at least you know coming from me, it's authentic. Now let's jump into the possible tailing of a serial killer. First, you got to get a little idea of the terrain. This area is called the Nantahala, I don't know how to pronounce it, Valley Gorge. It's at the very bottom with all the winding rapids and rivers between mountains. And the particular area that I'm going to be speaking about today, where I'm finding this individual, is between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. And he's in a location that's pretty much bordered to 4 different counties. And not to mention a dead zone, 30 to 40 yards outside of this little area that he parks at. You get your phone service back, so he is coming out here in the middle of the night for just a few hours to a place that has absolutely no signal whatsoever in a U-Haul. That's right, I'm about to break it down, all right? So we go down this road, I believe it's 74 East. Heading towards Cherokee Casino in North Carolina. And for the most part, once you get off the interstate, it's a straight shot there. Like 2.5 hour drive. And me and Brittany, you know, when my parents watch the kids, we like to go there late night, sit restaurant, stay open till like 3 a.m. Might play a little 100, 200 on Baccarat or Blackjack and eat a dinner and go home. 4 in the morning is usually about the time we roll up, because it's a long drive. So we're driving through the night. Man, I love driving through the night in that area because you can stop, can hear the rapids and all that stuff, and there's nobody around, and nobody. You're in the middle of this river gorge with nothing. So like I said, we're traveling towards the casino, and it was kind of late. It was like 11:30, 12, if I remember correctly. Maybe a little later. And as we're going there, we're in this gorge area where it's just a few winding roads like I just showed you. And these pull-offs, the majority of them go straight down to the river. River accesses. They're for people that, you know, do the canoes, kayak, and stuff like that. But you can't just jump in the river. You could drown. It's got rapids, rocks, all that stuff, So I got so much intel on this, I don't know how to put it all together in perfect harmony. But either way, so we're driving to the casino, man, nice and happy. We got the high beams on, and all of a sudden, we go around this little bend, and I see, because it's a little miniature straight shot, on the right-hand side, a U-Haul. And the U-Haul is not the big one or the very super tiny one. It was the one that you could fit like a queen-size mattress in, a medium one. And as we drove past, I kid y'all not, all right? The back was wide open. He had the back of the thing, the back where you put all the moving stuff in. He had it wide open, the lights on, and on the wall of the U-Haul was very strange. He had a black sheet, like tapestry, hanging from it, like you would see in someone's wall in their house. But it was just a black sheet. Why is it hanging from the wall in the damn U-Haul? I don't know. That was my secondary question. The first question was, why in the hell is this guy bent over on all fours? All I could see was like his butt and his legs, his bottom of his feet, and a little bit of his head. But his pants, he was wearing red and white clown pants, striped. I know it sounds absolutely insane, but that's what he was wearing. And I couldn't see his face or anything, but I could see, like, because he was bent over on all fours, I could see the red curly hair of a wig, a clown wig. And I didn't mention that on my live stream speaking about it. I totally forgot. I had so much intel going on I wanted to break down that I forgot that main focal point. So me and Brittany are losing it, right? And I was like, man, should I make a U-turn? I'm like, nah, maybe, he's just a homeless guy. He just did a clown show or something. I don't know. But at the same time, when I looked in there, he flipped something. It looked like, I'm not even playing. I'm not over-exaggerating. To me, it looked like a body bag. All right? It was black, and it was like, it flipped like that, you know what I mean? But it was weird, he didn't flip it like it was something light. It was like it was something heavy. And why would anybody have a black sheet hanging from the inside of the wall of your U-Haul, let alone being in a clown outfit, man, right? Everything about this I started thinking about it later on driving, and everything was getting very questionable. So we went to the casino, man. I lost like $150. I always do, but at least we had a good dinner. We're leaving, all right? And we had a good time, had a good dinner. And I said to Brittany, what if we see that damn U-Haul again, man? We're going to take a closer look, right? And sure enough, okay, the same area, the same exact area, but he's moved. Remember, he was on the right-hand side when we first passed him. This time, he's on our right hand side, on the oncoming lane. So if we were driving towards the casino, it would have been on the left. He switched sides. And this time, he's next to a water access point. Sometimes the water access points jump from side to side of the road because you're going between a gorge, two mountains. There's rivers all in between everything. So sometimes you could walk down to the river on the left side of the road or on the right side of the road. But I saw the U-Haul and I said to Brittany, we're going to go slow. Let's look in there. And this was like at 2:33 in the morning. I wasn't keeping tabs on the time, but it was late, because we got a late start to begin with. So I see the U-Haul. I'm going to go slow, keep my high beams on, and see what we see. Well, I go slow. I go like 5 miles an hour, maybe less, creeping. It was around a turn too, so it worked out perfect. When I go around the turn, I can kind of really slow it down. Those turns, if you don't slow it down, you're going in the river, right? So I went real slow, and those U-Haul windows are pretty damn big. The passenger driver side windows are pretty big. Bigger than, let's say, a Honda Civic opening of a windows. They're tall, wide, and even the windows, you got to roll them up. It seems like it takes forever to get up there, big window. But when I looked, I'm going to tell you what I see. Brittany's seen a few other things that I didn't see. I'll break that down here in a second. But what I seen looked like someone bent over inside. All you could see was the head. That's all you could see was the head. But it looked like the back of the head. And it looked like it was leaned all the way over to where his head was above in the passenger seat area. So he was leaned over. And the head was, I swear, a wig. It was definitely a wig. Okay? It was a blonde-haired wig this time. Tied up Japanese style, right? Like with the sticks or whatever. I don't know what it had in hair, but I said, oh my God, now it has a blonde wig on, Brittany. So we pop a U-turn. We got to get a closer look. Now, even slower, I said, Brittany, we're going to go down really. Because look, we went slow as hell. High beam stayed on. He didn't look behind him at all. He just stayed still. Most people, you got a car rolling up on you in the middle of nowhere with high beams, and they're going super slow, less than 5 miles an hour. What are you going to do? You're going to look up at him. Like, why are you going so slow, man, this early in the morning? This dude didn't budge. He didn't look back. He didn't look to the side. He didn't make a movement. That freaked me out. We couldn't see his face, though, because I was freaked out. I kind of drove off a little bit faster when I seen just that wig. And the turn, once you make that turn, it's hard to see anything. So I had to make a U-turn. And I said, I'm going really slow, but there was another car coming. I couldn't get a good view. I wanted to get it to where we were on the side closest to him. So I made another U-turn. We're going back like we're going towards the house. And I stop. Damn near stop, y'all. Right in front, right beside the U-Haul. And I kid you not, me and Brittany are staring at the damn person in the wig. They don't look back. Once again, all you see is dude sit up, doesn't move his head to the side, nothing. And his back was so huge that it blotted out the window. I couldn't even see through the window no more. Like you could see through the driver's side window all the way to the passenger. You could see the darkness on the other side of the woods. But when he sat up, you couldn't see nothing but his huge back. Even his head, the wig, was completely out of view. It had to have been in the damn ceiling. Dude was massive, right? And it looked like he was wearing like a blouse green shirt, right? Like almost like he might have been just super tall, and when he sat up, the blouse just opened up kind of like wings because it's so light. You know how them things open up like a bath thing, real thin, silky. So he might not have been super wide backed, but he was definitely a big individual. Now, we see that, we floor it, we go home. I'm speculating for days, right? Days. And I can't remember exact date, amount of time before this incident took place. I think it was about a week and a half to 2 weeks, all right? I say to Brittany as we're going to the casino again. And I say to Brittany, what if that U-Haul is still there? And, I said, man, even if it was a serial killer, he wouldn't stick around the same area, would he? Hell no, he wouldn't be there. There's no way. But I'm thinking to myself, what if he is? What if the U-Haul is there? And sure enough, ladies and gentlemen, he was. And he was in a very scary place. And I got footage of us rolling up on him. Let me break down exactly how we spotted him on this one. We were coming home. We went to the casino. We were coming home. It was late night again. I can't remember the time. It was like 2:33 in the morning again, coming home. And we drive past the corridor area, okay, where we kept seeing him. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention it. We saw him one other time because we went to the casino one other time between those dates, and we seen the U-Haul. It was parked in one of those spots. We didn't see him, didn't see no lights on, but we seen a U-Haul, same kind. So that would have made it the second time we seen it. This time, a week and a half later to 2 weeks, we're going down there, and I said, Brittany, what if we see this U-Haul again? Like I already told y'all, and sure enough, we see it. But this is how we seen it. We came back from, we didn't see it going there. We seen it coming back from the casino, like I said, 2:33 in the morning. I know I'm jumping back around, back and forth, but stick with me, all right? So we're leaving. I've came to the conclusion now that he's in this corridor area, a 1.5 mile stretch of street. Every time that we've seen him, he's been in this part of the Valley Gorge, Nantahala. It's on the border of Swain County and Macon County, Cherokee County, Cherokee land, I can't reserve. All these counties are like on the border of the exact spot that he's parking. And keep in mind, there's absolutely nothing out there, no service. So I'm looking as we're coming back, but it's been a week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm like, there ain't no way. And sure enough, we leave that corridor door area that I think he would be at. And I'm like, man, he ain't there. So I'm driving about 15 minutes out of that area. I kid y'all not. The U-Haul drives past so fast. I said, Brittany, the U-Haul! Scares the hell out of her, man. I pop a U-turn as fast as I can because out there, these roads so skinny, you gotta wait for a good spot to pop a U-turn. So I finally found one, and we go back to the corridor area, and I cannot find him for nothing. He's not there. I'm like, I ain't got the time to be scaling the whole damn another hour up the road. If he ain't in this area like I'm predicting, I'm not searching. I'm done. So I go up through the area again, don't see him, make a U-turn, come back. And I said, Brittany, maybe he's in that hidden cul-de-sac that one night I wanted to sleep back there because it was really late. We were driving. I was really tired. I was about to pull in that cul-de-sac, but it was creepy to Brittany. So I said, no, we went and pulled into like a Ingles parking lot and slept. And now, you know, it's weird that how everything's piecing together. But I said, what if he's in that creepy hidden cul-de-sac? If you're driving in the direction going towards where he was going, you can't see it. The only way you would know it's there is if you know it's there. The only place you can see it is during the day if you're going the opposite way. So this dude knew exactly where he was going. In that dead zone is that cul-de-sac too, right? So sure enough, I missed the turn, but I see it in my peripheral, and I swear, and me even knowing where it's at, I missed it. In my peripheral, I seen a white box. I'm not even playing. Pitch black, I know it doesn't make sense, but I seen a white box-like thing in my peripheral and the turn off very quickly. Slammed on the brakes. Brittany was like, oh my God, Josh, what? I said, Brittany, I think we just passed the cul-de-sac. I think he's in it. I'm reversing it. I reversed it, me and Brittany on goosebumps all over us, right? We are already on edge. Brittany's recording, I'm not, I'm driving. This is the footage of what we seen. This is him parked in that hidden cul-de-sac.
We weren't even playing. Look. Freaking U-Haul right there. Right there. We saw him pass by off this road right here, okay? And we weren't sure if it was him, and we chased him down and we found him.
Should we pull in there, Bernie?
I'm scared.
No way.
I'm scared.
No way. He's doing something.
And look, by the time he got, I found him, it was probably about 10 minutes past since I made the U-turn, and 10 to 15 minutes. So that means he, as soon as he got parked into this position, he jumped in the back because there was no sign of him. So he either jumped all the way in the back of the truck or he went somewhere. Okay, we're not, or he's ducking, one or the other, but I don't think that's the case. He might have seen me slam on the brakes and reverse it and ducked it. I don't know, but this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. After that night, we didn't approach him. I'm not going to approach no one like that. A U-Haul in the middle of nowhere I seen in a clown suit look like possibly tossing around a body bag. Yo, I ain't cuckoo, all right? I ain't really going out there and doing nothing to this dude. I'm terrified. Seen way too many damn movies, right? So I said, let's go back, Brittany. In a couple hours, sacrifice our sleep and go back first thing in the morning, see if he's still there, which was like 3.5 hours, 4 hours later. We got there like 8:15, 8:20 a.m. He was gone. So that means he was parked there for like a matter of 3 to 4 hours tops. He drove to the middle of nowhere to park there for that little bit of time to sleep. Highly doubt it. I said to Brittany, because we're driving to the spot where he was parked, we wanted to investigate, see what we seen. We've never parked our car in that cul-de-sac. We just seen it. Daytime now feels a little bit better. He's gone. Like I said, this is the footage of what we seen. Now keep in mind on how he was parked. I'm going to show you the two from the nighttime to the daytime. We are literally in the exact spot that he is parked. Look, the back of his truck was parked all the way back to these rapids that you're going to see. And in these rapids, I swear it looks like the entrance to its realm. It, the clown, we all float down here. Yeah. In the graffiti writing, I don't know what's on it. I don't know anything about it, but it's very creepy. And I also said to Brittany, before I show you the full footage, what if we find like clothes or something there, you know, like signs of someone doing weird shit, man. And sure enough, I've went down so many trails, waterfalls, and things throughout this area, y'all, and I've never, ever seen what we seen at this place, laying around on the ground. Let me know what y'all think.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. This is exactly where he was pulled in, right here. This little spot.
All right, this is the next day. We are in the exact spot that he was at. Brittany, look at all the butterflies. What the world? Where's that spot? What are they landing on that for?
Look at this spot right here.
Oh my God, is that a tunnel?
Yes.
Oh my
That's
God.
creepy.
Brittany, what does this say? Brittany, what the hell? Oh my God, Brittany, what is this? Oh my gosh, this is getting creepier. Something eternity? Oh, Brittany, 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 Brittany,
Oh my God.
Brittany.
It's a trash bag too.
Don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. What's in there?
We need water shoes there.
Just look around the area. Look around in the grass or anything. Or anything weird.
Crazy, we were just saying there's clothing.
Yeah, we did say that, didn't we?
And it was a trash bag. It's so
Brittany, that's crazy there's a tunnel back there. Look, there's the butterflies at back.
yeah. I really hope
What are the odds of a tunnel being there? Yeah, it goes back. Let's go down here and check. Why, at 3 something in the morning, would he park right there? Dead zone. Border of multiple counties. Second of all, why in the hell is there multiple kinds of socks here on top of, and a shirt on top of a black bag? I've never seen this kind of littering in this area at all. This is the type of stuff you see in like a suburban city area. Clothes and little shoe here and there and stuff, but you don't see this stuff out here. There's no littering out here. It's completely clean, crispy. That's why I love it. So when I seen this type of debris out here, okay, these items out here in the spot that I thought that a serial killer was doing something or being up to no good at, is making me think of all kinds of things. Now, this is the crazier part. While we were checking out that spot, I've never seen a flock of blue butterflies like that. It's very weird, wasn't it? Unbelievable. It's just even creepier. But I didn't record this part. But there was a family coming down from a trail there. First, there was a truck parked. I think you've seen it in the video. It was a all black Dodge, blacked out, black on black Dodge truck. And I'm not going to put nothing on nobody. You know, he seemed like a good guy, but I was getting bad vibes. I'm not going to lie. It was just the guy came down the trail with his family, okay? With his family. They were hiking it. And it was probably just a normal hiking family, but at the same time, dude was huge. All right? He was tall. Like, he had been at least 6'3", right? He had tactical boots on. He looked like he was a wilderness dude, and he was completely skin bald. Like, perfect head for wigs. And then I started putting 2 and 2 together. Oh my God, this guy's wearing tactical gear. He's bald. He could possibly be wearing a big. He fits the bill when it comes to the size. Is this possibly a killer coming out during the day to check his footprints? See if he left anything behind with his family? It's a perfect cover-up. What are you doing out here, sir? I'm just walking with my family, hiking. That's why my DNA evidence is out here. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. I know I might be overthinking, but this is where my mind has led me. You know, my mind's going everywhere. I've been covering criminal stories like this, murderous stories like this for the last 10 years. So when I'm seeing these red flags, it ain't just your typical. These are things that have been eaten away at my mind, and I'm not choosing for it to. It's just too weird. Even if I was completely 100% sure, man, you know, I'd still be very terrified to approach that U-Haul. I'm telling you, the terrain out there is just terrifying. It's like Sleepy Hollow times 20. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed my story, and I am really looking forward to hearing y'all's input on if I am onto something or if I'm just, you know, keep in mind, this guy was in the back in a clown suit. That's what started everything for me. And now all this stuff is just piecing together slowly but surely. But one thing I'm trying to figure out is why would he keep coming to the same area over and over again? Within the 3 weeks, you would think he would end up migrating and moving around somewhere. I thought to myself, maybe he's trying to be noticed and you know, get the ball moving and try to get something. Because, you know, these serial killers, from what I've learned throughout all these cases, they like a little bit of the notoriety. To be seen, the gruesome things that they've done. Hear the people shriek in horror on the tabloids. They love it. It's a cat and mouse type of situation, so who knows? Maybe that's what he's doing. Or maybe he's just homeless. Just got done performing late night tip at your local circus. I have no idea. I could be completely wrong. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, I gave you a little update. And I'll be sure to bring you another one if there's something to come. Not to mention, check out my live stream I just did showing a little bit of Bryan Kohberger inside of prison, jail, not quite sure. Some kind of lockup cell. Could be transport, could be something else, could be his mainstay. I don't know. There's no details. But run it back if you want to go check that out. It's pretty good content. And almost forgot an authentic clip of what I think is the Chupacabra. Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I spotted very close to my home. And this was the second time that I seen it. The first time I didn't have enough time to get any footage, but the second time, and the first time, look, I looked him dead in his beady little eyes, man. It was unlike any creature I've ever seen. Hairless or not. It wasn't no coyote. It wasn't no skunk, Labrador. It wasn't, man. This thing was like mixed rat with, it moved like a damn hyena, reptiles, like, kinda, you know, it's hard to explain. But this is the clip of what I got, and it's a short one because I got out the car and I didn't continue recording. And it ran off, but this is what I got.
Is that him? I'm gonna catch this Chupacabra in its steps. I gotta turn on the high beams. Is there a car coming?
No.
Goes right here on the left. For his beady little eyes. He was in this yard right here.
No. I just didn't see him. Oh, there he is. There he is. Is that him? That's him.
What the hell?
I told you.
Brittany, chill.
I told you.
I need to reverse it.
Lying.
So yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're to ask me, that's a living, breathing Chupacabra.